first going to start off by using a matte foundation. It was all about the matte foundation back in the 90s. So you want to make sure that you keep your face pretty matte. You can go for that dewy look if you'd like. But if you notice celebrities like Drew Barrymore or Reese Witherspoon, their faces were always matte. But I'm going to kind of change that up at the end because I'm going to add a little bit of highlight. So I'm just adding this foundation all over my face to even out my skin tone because it was kind of red and blotchy looking. So just pouncing that in to even up my skin tone. I know a lot back then they used those powder foundations, which is super nostalgic, but I just feel like powder foundations can never cover enough of my redness. So then I'm taking this full coverage concealer right here from Ulta Beauty. Now you can skip this step if you don't have dark circles. I don't necessarily have dark circles, but they were a little like dark and not puffy or anything. So not dark circles, but just there's a little bit of darkness under there. So I wanted to make sure that I covered those up. And I was going to a 90s night event this day. So that's why I kind of went all out with my makeup because I knew I was going to be dancing and there was going to be a lot of pictures taken. So that's why I made sure that I went full coverage with that makeup. So then I'm taking the Airspun powder to make my face nice and matte. You can keep it matte with a lot of blush, or you can add a little bit of a what's the word, like a holographic highlight, you know. So moving on, I'm going to swipe off this makeup or powder. I'm not going to wipe off all my makeup. Then I'm going to take this really pigmented pinky blush right here and place it all over my cheeks. Like I said, the pigmented the better. This wasn't the 80s, so you don't want to take the blush right all the way up to your temples or anything, but the blush was still pretty poppin'. So then I'm taking this palette right here called Amethyst Glam, and with that first shade right there, I'm going to place this all over my lids. This is going to give like a lavender kind of periwinkle pop to the lids and a very frosty pink color, which was very popular in the 90s. So I'm just spreading that eyeshadow all around, and then I'm taking this other color right here, and this is from the palette called Pink Envy, and I'm taking that pink color, and these are all from Lancome. So I'm just taking Pink Envy and that pink color and placing this on the outer corners. You can use any pink and purple eyeshadows you have. And then I'm taking this darker purple, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the crease a little bit. This isn't a cut crease look. I just wanted to make sure that you could see that dark purple. We are going to blend that out in a little bit just so you could see that division and the two-tone colors. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. I saw a picture of Britney Spears with this eye look that was similar, and I got so inspired, so I decided to do it myself. And now this isn't just a Britney Spears look. I want it to be a kind of like a 90s go-to look or a 90s prom look, just something like that, of those lines. So you just want to make sure you're touching up that light purple that was on the lids. And then you're going to add that light purple onto the brow bones because you want that sparkle, that shine right there. It was all about that shine on the brow bone area. So then with that darker purple, again, I'm placing that on the lower lash line, kind of like an eyeliner. And this was very popular. If you have a purple eyeliner, that would work way better. But for now, we just are using this. So after I'm done doing that, I'm just taking my double stacked mascara, and I was about to put falsies on, but this mascara did such a good job that I didn't need it. And it's not like they were super into falsies back in the 90s or anything, so I just made sure that I just put so much mascara on so they could stand out, because I feel like with shimmering looks, it's really hard to get that shimmer off your eyelashes. But this time I think that my lashes were really cooperating with me, and I didn't have to worry about adding falsies. So I'm just coating my lashes and just adding a little bit to the bottom lash line. I'm not caking it up or anything. Not that you can cake up lashes, but you know what I mean. So just adding a little bit. You always want to be careful with purple and blue looks because you don't want to make it look like you have a black eye. So now again, I'm taking this pinkish blush, or not blush, but eyeshadow, and I'm using that as a highlight because it gives it a really nice holographic look. And this is very 90s and early 2000s. You didn't really see too much like gold highlight. It's more modern, but yeah. So I'm just setting this all in place and letting it dry. So then I'm just taking this Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color called Cocoa K, and I'm placing that all over my lips. And you can keep it matte because lipsticks were very matte back then, but in the picture of Brittany, I noticed that she had a nice glossy holographic looking lip gloss. And so I got my DIY lip gloss kit out right here. It looks so 90s and nostalgic. I love it so much. I saw this at a Five and Below store and I picked it up, and it was really fun to make that kit. I really felt like I was a kid again making my own makeup. So I have this cute holographic purpley lip gloss, and I placed that all over my lips, and it gave me this really neat look right here. So moving on to the hair, I'm just going to pin some hairs out of my face, just making sure I touch up those curls though and make sure they're going away from my face, and I'm pinning them back and securing them in place with butterfly clips. This is very essential to any type of 90s look because butterfly clips were all the rage. So I'm just taking a purple one, and I'm also going to take a pink one. I feel like that's a really cute look right there. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side. I really loved this look so much. I got a lot of compliments when I was out at 90s night. I felt like I was the only one who actually dressed up for the occasion, but it's okay. I usually have 90s clothes in my wardrobe, so it's not rare to me. I would wear this on any day. But I'm just touching up a little pieces that fell straight, and that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this 90s get the look inspired, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.